This video is going to be about loops in Java. There's three different types of loops. There's a while loop, a do while loop, and a for loop. I'll just cover the while loop and the for loop in here. The do while is just a slight variation on the while. So those are the two main types that I'm going to introduce. And no matter what type of loop you do, you'll always have three parts. You'll have an initialization, a continuation condition, and a change. The syntax for a while loop looks like this in Java: the keyword while followed by round brackets in which you put a condition for continuation, and then curly bracket opening and closing that delimits the start and the end of the body of your loop. Those are the statements you want to repeat over and over again. So here's a little example where I'm starting an integer variable called x at the value of 1. That's initializing the loop control variable. Next line is the while loop with the condition for continuation, meaning while x is less than 800, keep looping. And in here, this is just a graphical example of drawing an oval of a certain size where x is the x position on the screen, and that's going to increment. If you remember, this is x plus plus means to go up by 1 each time, so that'll move the oval across the screen or the circle across the screen. Now, if it starts at 1, 1 is less than 800, that's true, so it goes in the loop. It's going to substitute in a 1 here and draw it 1 pixel over in the x direction on the screen. Then after it's done that, x plus plus means make x 2, do it again, x becomes 3, do it again. So all the way until 799 is the last time this is true, and the last time it'll draw it. So here's another example of a while loop. This one, again, starts x at 1, keeps going while x is less than or equal to 10, and in the loop it'll print it out and then increment to the next thing. So what is the output? You can pause it and predict. Here is the output. The output is it's just going to the first time since x is 1, print 1, then make x 2, go back up, 2 is less than or equal to 10, that's true, print a 2, make x 3, etc. Now, while this is going, you could change the way it behaves by changing the increment on your loop, going up by 2. This is going to go up by 2 each time, so we can predict the output. And the output is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. When 9 is the value for x, that is true, so it'll go in, print 9, and then make x 11, which makes this thing false. So it won't go into the body of the loop that last time. Another loop starting at 21. This time we're going down. You can see the change here is going down by 3 each time. So 21, that's greater than. You notice you have to flip this to a greater than or equal to or greater than sign. It would print the 21, decrement it by 3. So let's predict. 21, 18, 15, etc. So just to review counters, if you've forgotten, this is a basic counter, is saying take the variable x, assign it the value of what it was before, plus 1. So if x is 9, it'll be 9 plus 1, becomes 10. On the right side, that gets assigned to the variable on the left. It's a very common thing to want to do, so they made a shortcut for it. X plus plus is equivalent to just adding 1. X minus minus subtracts 1. You can't do x plus 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 though. So for more flexibility, you can subtract by 2, you can multiply, you can divide, equal. These are all shorthands for the longer versions. The for loop, well, that is the same thing. We have an initialization, a continuation condition, and an increment. This one you can predict. Pause, and here you go. And the last one is going to do this, predict. There you go.